Yeah. Uh, Hello, everyone. Here we are again with the podcast, and now we're going to talk about different topics with another special guest. Yes, Linnea, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I am very good to have this opportunity to talk with a Italian girl, the first Italian that is here in this
Oh,
space.
what a honor.
Yeah, for me it is, of course. How are you doing these days, these weeks?
I'm good. I'm good. It has been amazing weather this last few days,
Yeah,
so this really has had me up. I have some deadlines for my uni, but I'm good. A little tired, but I'm good.
yeah. I mean, I think we all are in the same
hmm
situation. But finally, the spring is.
Spring
I
is
mean, it
coming.
was kind of changing every day. Like one day is rainy, the next day is sunny, then again is rainy. So we are like confused.
Yeah.
But I think now it's finally here,
I
spring.
think it's supposed to get worse in the next days, but let's just not think about it. Like today is
Yeah,
nice, and
yeah.
so
But today I saw all the people like outside enjoying the sun and
yeah.
with another kind of clothes, more like summer clothes
It was
or
20 degrees today. It was
20?
so hot, yeah,
Yeah,
so
okay,
warm.
now I understand what it
Yeah.
was like. Yeah. Cool. So, Linnea, um, tell us where are you from? Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from Italy,
Mhm.
as you said. My hometown is a small town in the north, pretty close to the border with Austria. It's called Trento. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's close to Verona, which might be kind of more famous, Romeo and Juliet. But yeah, it is in the mountains, close to the Alps. And yes, I've been living there pretty much my entire life. But then I studied in Bologna for my bachelor. And yes, this is where I'm from.
You know the Bologna is very famous for the student life.
Yes, yes, it is.
When I search like in internet, what are the best universities for student life? It always appears Bologna.
Bologna
Like
is
maybe first
an
in the first place or
like yeah, like among the like all cities in Europe
in the
or
world.
oh wow in the
Yeah, yeah,
world.
yeah. So I was like, I should be there.
Yeah, I don't know about the entire world, but definitely
Yeah.
Bologna is a really good city to be a student in. Unfortunately, I was studying there while COVID hit,
Oh yeah.
and in Italy it was huge. So I couldn't live it as much as I wanted. But yes, the few years that I was able to live there, it was a great experience, great atmosphere. Again, like I think it's is like Lund, so there's like I at least half of the population is students, but it's way bigger. I think it's like Malmo size more or less.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's amazing food and yeah, amazing like nightlife. I don't know. Yeah, it's a great environment to
What
study.
kind of food do you eat every day, like as a student?
Here
No, in Bologna.
in Bologna, okay, of course, like students' food is not as good as like normal and traditional food, but yeah, I was eating a lot of pasta, of course,
Oh yeah.
and lasagne is like typical from Bologna. I think it was invented there, and so every time I was going out for lunch or something, I was eating lasagne, and bolognese as well is from there. And I had a friend who was from Bologna, like, and she prepared an amazing bolognese. So I was trying all the time to go to lunch at her place because in that way I could eat her
Maybe
bolognese.
I guess that you are missing Italian food here.
Yeah, I have to say that,
Yeah.
especially because I mean, I like to cook, but like Italian ingredients are kind of expensive here. But I've been back home a few times during this last 8 months, and every time I came back with a lot of
Recharged
yes,
with
yes, yes,
Italian
yes.
energy.
My grandpa, my
Oh yeah.
mom, they were also, oh, just bring this a lot of cheese, a lot of like cured meat, like prosciutto and those kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
things. Um, but yeah, I definitely miss the food. Even though like in the supermarkets you can pretty much find all the ingredients you would need to have like proper Italian food. But yeah, it's kind of expensive, so I can just afford it like a few times, not all the times that I eat.
Yeah, I think there are a couple of Italian restaurants here, but yes, they are kind of expensive.
I
Yeah,
didn't try them. There is a pizza place that I forgot the name, that it's like on the other side of the railway station.
yeah, it's very
Um,
famous, I think.
yeah, I don't
Yeah,
remember the name
yeah, me
though.
neither. How's the name?
Uh, I don't remember the name, but
But
they
yeah,
told me,
yeah.
Italian people, which should be reliable, told me that it's good. It's good pizza. Because otherwise, can I say something?
You can
Yeah,
say, you can
because
say.
like
Be
I've
honest.
tried, yeah, I've tried. Apparently in Sweden, I don't know if it's just Lund, but in Sweden it's very traditional, this pizza with banana and curry on top.
Yeah, I have heard about it, but I
Yes,
didn't try it.
and sometimes they
Yeah.
sprinkle some peanuts on top again, like just to have like the entire setup. And I had Swedish housemate here that was so committed into making me taste this pizza, and it was the most disgusting thing I ever tried. I'm so sorry. I tried a lot of different type of pizza, also
Yeah.
very like not traditional, like
Yeah.
the Hawaiian pizza with pineapple, or mussels on pizza as well they have here. And it's not bad. It's just not traditional, but the taste is not bad. Banana and curry together on the pizza. I swear to God, like I couldn't finish it all. I
Very
was
bad
like,
decision. Yeah.
yes, I just had a little slice, and I was like, no, guys, I'm sorry, cannot finish
But
this.
you're not the only person that says that.
I mean, yeah, I
Because,
think it's like
yeah.
disgusting, not just for Italian people.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a combination of those ingredients, like cheese, tomato sauce, like banana and curry all together. It's yeah, it's just like not good. So I hope that in this Italian place that we're talking about, they don't have that. I think they don't.
I have no idea,
Mm.
but yeah, some friends told me also like the same that this
Yeah.
banana pizza is a bad choice.
But it's apparently very
Very famous,
typical.
very
Yeah,
typical.
yeah. They all the pizza places like in the city center, they have it. So
And also this kebab pizza or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I,
That's something. But I found that also in other. I was in exchange 6 months in the Netherlands, and that was also something really big to put kebab on pizza. I actually discovered it there. Like I had no idea that you could put kebab on pizza before. Yeah, and they put also like there's the chicken barbecue pizza that is also kind of
yes,
typical.
I
Like
have heard about
they
it.
yeah, that Domino's. It's a classic. Again, like it's not good, but
But not the same as Italy.
it's
Yeah,
not
okay, I know, I
traditional.
know.
I would say, but like it's still good. It's still good.
Okay. Yeah, well, the food will never be the same as in our countries. I also miss the Ecuadorian food.
Could you find any
No,
Ecuadorian?
not at all. I mean, it's impossible to find Ecuadorian food here. I mean, you can find some ingredients and try to prepare it, but I am not a good cooker, so I try to do it at home, but it's not the same. And in Ecuador, we have a different variety of food for each region, so yeah, it will never be the same. But yeah, nothing is perfect in life. But for
There,
now, I
yeah.
enjoy the falafel. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
that is
falafel
the
is huge
for a
here.
student you have to survive with falafel.
Yes, yes. But I mean, it's super. I love falafel,
Yes,
and they have really good places for falafel. Which one is your favorite one?
I was going to
Yeah.
ask you the
Okay.
same,
I'm sorry. I'm trying to.
but I like the one that is next to Willy's, the
Oh,
small
you know that
one.
I've never tried that. I've
That
never
is very
tried
good.
that.
That one's
Okay.
very good. Yes.
My favorite one is Clemens.
Clemens, which one is
Clemens
Clemens?
is the one right in front of the train station, coming like towards the city center.
Okay,
It's like
okay.
little,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
open till very late at night,
Oh.
like at 4 or 5. And they're super nice because not all the time, but like when you go there, when I went there late at night, while you wait that they prepare your falafel, they give you like a little falafel to eat in the
Oh,
meantime.
really?
Yeah, for free. They're super nice,
Oh.
and it's really good. A little more expensive than but it's like 40 coronas, so not crazy
Yeah.
expensive. But
I mean,
that's
compared with the other one, with the cheapest,
yeah, the 25 coronas,
25, the most
yeah.
famous.
Yeah, but that one, yeah, I mean, it's good. It's still good, but not as good as I think as others. Yeah, I have to try that one. I've never tried it.
Yeah, me too. I will try your recommendation. So, Linnea, what are you studying here in Sweden?
In my first year of my master program, which is called Social Scientific Data Analysis. So it's like data science, but specifically for people who studied in the social science area in their bachelor. So me personally, I come from a political science bachelor, but I have a lot of people in my master program that come from sociology. We have some anthropologists, social anthropologists. We have people from development studies, social work as well. So it's nice because it's interdisciplinary, but at the same time, people are more or less on the same level on what is like the statistical and informatic, like programming skills, and that made it easier also for the professors to have like a homogeneous level to start with, especially with the courses that are more methodological, more quantitative, which is like one of the focuses of this master.
Why did you choose this master?
Um, in Italy we have different type of high schools, and I come from like what is called a scientific high school. So I had a lot of science, a lot of math, a lot of physics, and I like it. Like I used to like it, and I still like it a lot. Then for my bachelor, I changed, but I was kind of missing that mathematical part during my political science bachelor, and this seemed like a good way to combine social sciences with a more quantitative approach. Still, we have a lot of qualitative courses. For example, in this second semester, it is mandatory for us to choose. We have some electives, so we can choose among different courses. But it's mandatory for us to choose some courses that are qualitative methods. So it is important to underline that it's not just quantitative. It is mixed, but definitely it has more of a quantitative focus. And yes, I was missing this aspect, and the program here in Lund provided what I was missing, and that's why I chose it.
Nice. And do you also have the option to do an internship in the first semester?
Yes, we do. Next semester, we have. It's a little problematic because it's a really short time. It's like a 10 weeks internship, and they're really rigid on this time frame. So you cannot start earlier. You cannot like make it last longer. They're really specific, and companies in general. We saw me and like all my classmates. They're trying to get an internship right now, so that they're kind of like. It's a short time for them to accept interns, because of course maybe like in the moment they explain to you what you have to do, you already have to leave, kind of thing. Like
Yeah,
not
exactly.
exactly, but it's a very short time for them. Like they would prefer to have people that stay longer. So right now we're kind of like struggling finding someone who would accept us, but yeah, I'm trying to get one because I'm kind of interested in having some more practical experience, both for the CV, of course, but also like to get some, yeah, just experience to see how it is to work in this field. But it's not. I got to a point in which I'm like, okay, it's not the end of the world if I don't get any. There are some. It's not mandatory for us, so you can decide either to do an internship or to go on exchange or to do elective courses again. And there are some interesting elective courses also next semester. So it's not the end of the world if I don't get it. I'm trying to, but it's gonna be nice even if I don't get one.
Yeah, in my case it's similar. I have the same options like an internship, elective courses, or like an exchange. In my case, I am also looking for an internship. It's not that easy. Well, I can take it like the whole semester option, so maybe it's easier, you know.
Maybe, yeah.
But yes, it's a good opportunity to have this kind of experience with the real world and job experience and improve your CV and everything.
Nice.
So, and for the fourth semester, the thesis. Do you have an idea what to do about the thesis or not yet?
No, not really. I did my bachelor thesis on violence against women, and I'm interested in women's rights, and especially also like in relation to political participation. So that might be an option, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll use my summer, I think, to go a little deeper into the topic and see if there's some area that might be more interesting to research on. But yeah, not super sure yet.
Okay, it's normal. I mean, for me also, I'm not that clear yet about what to do for thesis. And so, as you studied political science and you did your bachelor thesis about political participation, are you interested in going to politics someday? Or not?
I don't think so. I don't think me myself. But it's a topic that I'm interested into, especially like when it comes to minorities and political participation among. I did also one of the last courses. We had to present a research project, like proposal, and I was researching on. It was just a proposal, so I didn't actually have to do all the research process, but just to suggest what the project should look like. And I was looking at political participation among immigrants in Italy, and that's also like something that I think it's really important, because like sometimes the social inclusion of immigrants is definitely fundamental and super important to include those people in the new country, but we don't realize how maybe sometimes, not always, but like sometimes we might not realize how much political participation and political involvement might be important, engagement might be important for people to really feel part of a community and therefore a country or a nation. So that's I don't think that me myself I will ever. I don't know, but I don't think so. You'll never know in life, but I don't think so. I'm more interested in studying and researching on the topic.
It's perfect. And politics are a tough place to be. I got into politics before coming here, but it's difficult. So I understand. What else? You can tell us about what are your favorite things about Sweden and what are the things you don't like, apart from the banana pizza.
Banana pizza is definitely on the top dislike things. Okay, what are the most? That's a good question. I'm always kind of. I love. So I don't know if I can generalize that to the entire Sweden, but I love the Lund's energy and like kind of environment, because it's a pretty small city, so I was kind of like unsure about how to feel about it before coming here, because my hometown is a small city as well, and that was also a reason why I was initially kind of looking for some bigger city to see how it was to live in a bigger city. But again, as I probably already said, like half of the population is students. So the student community is super nice, super huge, super international. I was very surprised by the amount of international students that there are here. Not just exchange, but like permanent students studying here. And I don't know, sometimes it has some like bad sides, because like sometimes it really feels like you're living in a bubble, but it's super nice the fact that you're close to bigger cities like Malmö or Copenhagen, and when it feels like too small, you can just take a train in like 10 minutes you're in Malmö, or half an hour you're not, a little more, maybe 45 minutes you're in Copenhagen. And it's a perfect way to get away maybe this kind of like student bubble. But I feel like for those are probably my last years of studying, and I really love that I managed to experience yes, a multicultural and an open-minded environment like the one that Lund provides, and that's probably like my favorite thing about Lund. And yes, I don't know if I can generalize it about Sweden, but definitely about Lund. And the least liked thing, okay, I miss the sun.
Oh
I
yes,
miss
of
the
course,
sun.
of course, the weather.
Yes,
Yeah, the
I'm
weather.
sorry. I'm sorry. If you come to Sweden, yes, that's something you have to be prepared. Um, yeah, there's just so little sun. I mean, I've probably been here during the worst months, because like now it's starting getting better. I can see that, and also like when I got here in September, it was way better. But I mean, I come from a mountainy area, so I'm used to the cold. I'm not. It doesn't bother me. But I miss the sun, because like even when it's cold where I'm from, that there are days in which there is the sun. Instead here is very cloudy and very rainy, at least during the winter, and that's something that I really felt like it was affecting sometimes my mood and my days. But it's getting better. They told me that during the summer it's lovely, and it's like starting from May on. So yeah, I just have to stick with it and like wait for the summer months to come.
How is the winter in Italy? It's very cold? Or not too much?
Yeah, again, like Italy, the weather in Italy may vary a lot depending on where in Italy you are. But where I'm from, winter can be pretty cold. Like this town where I'm from, it snows a bit, like quite a bit. And my family comes from a little village in a like valley, like an hour from my hometown where I used to live. And there like it can get to minus 10, 15 during the winter. So but like in the south it never snows, and I think that the winters are pretty warm. But also here it's not like it's never gone under. I think the worst was like minus 10 or something.
Yeah, I think it was minus 10.
Yeah, I think that was the
Minus
worst.
12
At least,
something.
yeah.
Sometimes because of the wind,
Yes.
it's very windy, you feel
Yes.
like it's
You
less.
feel, yeah, that's also something that you have to get used to it. But yeah.
But I don't know if that happens in all over Sweden or only here in Lund.
The wind.
The wind.
I
Yeah.
think it's. I have a friend from Stockholm, and he was telling me that in Stockholm it's not that windy. It's colder, but not that windy. So I think it maybe because we're close to the coast, kind of. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I am a geographer, but I don't
Yeah.
know the explanation about that. I didn't study. Yeah, so what are your main message for the people that is listening? Because the idea of this podcast is to inspire people to come here. So, with your experience here in Lund, what can you say to people to come here?
Okay. It's hard to summarize 8 months of life here in just few minutes, but okay. So first of all, I didn't choose Sweden or Lund for the city. So I was interested in a master program, and then at the end I got accepted here, and
It was not your first option?
no.
Which one was your first option? Tell us the story.
Okay. So I had like there were not many programs like this one around Europe. There were some. There was just 1 year long, and I wanted a 2 years master's. Though I applied for one in Berlin, which was my first option. I don't know. It's called Hertie School. which was a little problematic also because it was private, so it was very expensive. And I know that for you international students, it's not like that, but for me, that I'm a EU citizen, here in Lund is completely free. In Sweden, in general, it's for free. And then I applied in Copenhagen. That was a pretty similar master here in Lund. And then the last option was, it was really a coincidence. In my hometown, they had the university in my hometown, they had a master program that was like perfectly fitting what I wanted, but I didn't want to stay in my hometown, so that was the last chance. I didn't get into Berlin, which was something that I was kind of expecting because the competition was really high, and again, like even if I got accepted, I wasn't sure if I was going to go there without a scholarship. And I got accepted into Copenhagen. So at the end, I just had the options of Copenhagen and Lund. And like talking with some people and like researching, it seemed like Lund was a better university than the one in Copenhagen, which might not be true. I don't know, but like my experience by far has been great. So really happy with the choice. But I just wanted to say that I didn't come here with any expectation. Like I didn't choose Lund specifically or Sweden specifically for anything different from university. Like I had no clue exactly what the social life was like. Of course, I did some research about it, but yeah, I had no clue. I had nobody to ask how the life was here. I didn't know anybody from Sweden or anybody that has studied in Sweden a little bit. And I got really, really surprised positively from the life here. Again, like I already said it, but it's very international. I love this because.
But did you have some kind of cultural shocks here? Or like your expectations were different before coming? In any sense, or?
I had, so like I wouldn't say I had any cultural shock. Maybe again, like I was studying for a while in the Netherlands, which is not the same as Sweden, of course, but I got the experience of a Northern Europe country, and so I wouldn't say that I had a cultural shock. What I wanted to say, I had something in mind I wanted to say. Oh, I had a different expectation on my house situation kind of thing, that I don't know exactly if it's something common or not, but I was used both in Bologna and in the Netherlands where I studied, that like the people I was living with were, the people I was the closest to. And here again, it might be just my personal individual experience, it might be different for other people, but here I chose on purpose a 13 people house.
It's a house?
It's a house. It's a private house with 13 people living there. And I was like, oh, that's great. Like, I love people. I love to live with a lot of people. It's going to be so much fun. And at the end, people have their own life, which is completely fine, completely normal. But it was not the expectation I had. So like,
it's like everyone is on their own.
Yes,
life,
maybe like sometimes we bump into each other in the hallway and we say hi, but well, sometimes at dinner, also because like dinner schedule is very different for, of course, like Italian. I eat dinner at 8:30. Instead, I have a lot of Swedish
6.
and German. 6:30.
Yeah.
They already eaten. So, and that's actually can be considered kind of a cultural shock, because like eating for me, and I guess probably for most of Italian people, it's very social. Like it's a social activity.
I understand. Yes.
Yeah, that's probably very southern countries. I don't know, but it's like learning how to eat alone was hard at the beginning. Because again, like the people in my house are not super social, or they are social but not inside the house.
Where are they from? They are from different countries?
They changed a lot as well. So maybe that's also the thing. Like they knew that they were going to go away, and so maybe they didn't have much interest into socializing with other people in the house. But there were a lot of Germans, some Swedish, some Danish. I had an Italian housemate actually. That was the only guy that was really like trying to organize dinners and do stuff. And we were trying to like get the people a little bit out of the house. Yeah, but they were mainly Germans and Swedish, so that makes sense. They're a little more.
You know, that happened to me when I went to the gym. Uh, I don't know if it's all over Europe, but in Ecuador, I had a lot of gym friends. Like it was a place to socialize. But here it's like when I went to the gym, everyone was with their headphones and very in their own world. So I was like, oh my god, I don't know, I feel weird here. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's different cultures.
Yeah, different cultures. Just it's just a matter of getting used to it and finding our ways. Like for example, I have a lot of friends that I found like outside the house, which is fine. Again, like it's just getting used to it and getting adjust to it. But that the thing about eating was a little bit of a culture shock because I was not used to eat alone. It was something that I always found kind of sad. But like now I enjoyed it. Like I enjoy just eating with my own company, which is great. Like I think that some things might at the beginning seem really hard and maybe like something that you're like, oh my god, I will never get used to this, but you eventually will. And that will like teach you some things about, I don't know, and learn a lot of things about myself. And so it's not all negative. It might be tough at the beginning, but it will end up.
It's just different.
Yeah, it's just different. Exactly. You just have to get used to it.
So Lina, do you have something else that you want to say, like that you're missing? Because we are half an hour now, so.
Like there's nothing right now that
like something that you remember, like a very good experience from Sweden, or
good experience from Sweden. So I haven't traveled a lot since I got here around Sweden, and that's something that I miss. But let me think. I don't know. I can say I am because there's this nation, like you do have to explain how the nation works? Not really, but
not exactly.
No, okay. There are the nations here, and I love going to like nations. And now with some friends, we decided to try and visit all the nations because there's so many. And at the end of the day, we always go to the same like two.
Which ones are the two?
I'm a huge Smolensk fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw you there. I remember.
Oh yeah, exactly.
We
went exactly. I'm a big Smolensk fan, which is probably the only one who's not really considered a nation, because it has like nations cannot be political. And Smolensk is political. But it organizes a lot of stuff, and it's always so much fun. I actually volunteered for the first time last Saturday, and it was also very fun. And I'm a Kalmar member because they said that it's one of the most international one. Yeah, exactly. So that's the only thing about like trying different nations is especially if you attend like social events that are not like pub or clubs, then it might be in Swedish, which for international students might be a little difficult to follow. But except for that, I'm really because like except for Kalmar and Smolensk, I think I tried Lund Nation once for a lunch, which was lovely.
Very cheap lunch, I think.
Yes, and then you have it was like early during like it was September, I think. So there was this rooftop with the view outside. It was really, really nice, really, really cozy. I tried Helsingborg once,
That's a good one, I think.
Yeah.
I like Rosenskron.
Yeah. Blakinska, I tried like a hamburger night, but it was I also like want to try more. I don't know how many nations organize, but like social activities, because I've mainly attended like food kind of
And the
activities like
seedlings, have you been in any seedling?
no, that's actually something that I'm missing, and I couldn't. There's like a social sciences bowl they organized like but the tickets got sold out in like 3 hours, and I was so sad that I couldn't attend any bowl. I don't know if they're called bowl or probably it's a sickening as well. I don't know, but there was one that it was organized by the social science union, maybe, I don't know, but like it was for the social sciences, but no, that's something that I'm missing. Have you ever been to one?
Seedling, I think 2 seedlings.
Oh, and how was?
The first one was for Vermlands Nation, because last semester I was part of Vermlands, and it was nice. Yeah, I liked it. And the next one was part of the ESN group.
Oh yeah.
Do you know? So I am part of ESN, and we made an ABBA seedling. So we had to dress like an ABBA member, and it was nice. So like sometimes every seedling changes, like a topic. It depends on the nation or who is organizing it. It's cool. It's cool. So, but it's just like a dinner, you know. I mean, it's not that special.
It's a good excuse to wear something elegant. That's lovely.
Yeah, and usually you sing some Swedish songs.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like it's very Swedish, so I'd love to like experience it at a certain point. But it's something that I still miss.
Yeah, maybe you can try in the next novice period of Kalmar or something. Yeah,
definitely.
Okay, Linnea, I think we are in a good time now. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
For telling us your experience, your story, your different views. Now we know that we should not try the banana pizza.
Do not try that. Oh, if you tried it, I told you guys, because that's it's an experience. I'm happy that I tried it. So from now on, I know that banana and curry on pizza.
I need to try it just to verify.
Yes, to say been there, done that, and never again.
And never again.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you again, and
Thank you.
See you next time.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.